And we are live. Welcome. Preston, you can do the intro if you want.
All right,
Are
welcome back to the Blockey
live.
Sports Network here, getting ready for another quarterfinals matchups, their second. This one taking place between the Orlando Storm and the Milwaukee Muskies. The Orlando Storm, the one seed coming into the game, one of the most dominant players in the league, Robe, will be playing, and one of the better goalies, Vesna nominee now, Pluds, Chokington. If you would like to expand on the Orlando Storm a little bit more, go ahead.
Yeah, of course. I mean, let's start it here first. Obviously, like Al mentioned, you have the big pieces, Robe, Pluds, but let's not ignore the fact that their depth, on paper maybe doesn't look as strong, but a defensive pairing of Brandon and APAT, and not to mention Woe Sniper's breakout season, Orlando's a really good team this season. They proved it in the regular season.
And on the other side of things, we have the Milwaukee Muskies. The beginning of the season looked very, very promising and good for the Muskies. A little bit of decline since then. They've really relied on the weight of Packers. And also, another good goalie in net, Nix's. Vision, if you want to go into the Muskies, you can.
I mean, the Muskies again, they started very strong this season. I mean, they played well, but I think the lack of depth and lack of actively skilled players has started to show towards the latter half of the season, where they really rely on players like Packers. And people say this one might be close, but I don't see it personally.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely more of an old heads versus the young youth of the Muskies here tonight. We will be playing a best of three series to determine the winner. A lot of the favorites being Orlando. Um, Orlando, the one seed coming into this matchup. They are the best team in the league. They have won the President's Trophy. So they will be looking to prove a point that they are better than just the regular season. Rob, a known historic playoff underperformer. Vasilevsky, you've had plenty of experiences robbing
Yeah.
Robe of playoff success.
I do. It's gotten to a point where I kind of feel bad for him, and he was very thankful that he didn't have to play against me in the first round. But obviously, just because he's not playing against me doesn't mean he's gonna do. We don't know if he's gonna do any better. Obviously, Milwaukee's kind of a one-person team, as proved, as stated by Vision. It's certainly going to be interesting whether or not Nixies can hold on as a Rookie of the Year contender, and would have been my pick over Spooky Mount for the Vesna Trophy this season. Despite that, I think Milwaukee, if their second line, Quake, I don't know, I think they're playing Quake on the second line. I think if Quake can start to pick it up and start firing on all cylinders, as he is a capable goal scorer sometimes. I think I think Milwaukee has a good shot at this.
Yep, for sure. I think you mentioned there a little bit. I think it's going to come down to the goalies. Vision, if you had to take one of these goalies, which goalie are you taking? Are you taking Pluds or Nixies? Both very younger goalies in the BHL, but have both been proven to be backbones for both their teams.
I have to agree with you. They're both backbones for their teams. I mean, on one hand, we have Nix's, who's rookie, I think, first season in BHL after having an amazing non-HL career. He's going to be looking to keep Milwaukee in this game, but you also have Pluds on the other side of the ice. You know, Pluds is helping this team stay at their number one spot, and Pluds has something to prove. And personally, I think I have to take Pluds, but I don't think we count Nix's out here at all.
For sure. Um, Definitely, both goalies have proven, especially Pluds, I feel like, down the stretch, helping Orlando win that President's Trophy. Obviously, Milwaukee coming in with not the best record, but they have something to prove. Um, a lot of their younger players, obviously Quake, has to prove that he is capable of carrying a second line, as Vasilevsky was saying. So yeah, let's get into some predictions here. Vasilevsky, let's start with you. What are your thoughts and predictions for the series?
This series, I think I'm gonna take Orlando in 3. I think Milwaukee steals a game here, but I think when it comes down to it, it's going to be the lack of experience from the Milwaukee side of things that I think gets to them. Like, I was going to mention earlier that this is the first time in that whole like franchise's history that they've made the playoffs. So for every single player out there besides Quake, it's their first time in the postseason.
Yep. And Orlando in 3 here from Vasilevsky. Vision, any thoughts on this playoff roundabout?
I have to agree with Vasilevsky. Again, these are new players. It's their first time in the playoffs. And coming from someone who just played like a regular season game, their first game of BHL, you get nervous. You're going to get nervous in the playoffs. You're going to make mistakes. I'm going to have to take Orlando in 2. But I think both games are going to be maybe 1 to 2 scores at the very most. I think it's going to be a close game. I think Milwaukee's going to give them a run for their money. But ultimately, the Storm's lineup is just superior, and we'll see that tonight.
Absolutely. Myself, I'm also going to have to go with Orlando in 2. That's my pick in the bracket. I just think Robe is going to be too dominant. Packers is a good star player, but not to the caliber of Robe, and I feel like this is Robe's series to really show and prove that he is a playoff performer. I feel like Orlando is the deeper team as well. Obviously, like we've mentioned many times, the Muskies are a bit younger, so I feel like the experience of Robe, you got Brandon as well back there, APAT, very experienced players on the Orlando Storm. I feel like they'll be kind of unfazed and take this series in 2. And I think that'll wrap it up for the pregame. It's about 5 minutes till puck drop. Any closing words?
Very excited to see how Milwaukee starts this thing, because obviously, like you said, we don't know if Packers is at the capable level to play against Rob. And like you said, this is Robe's series to prove. And I think given the fact that he had impact on 37 out of like the 43 goals they scored this season, he's going to need to do his job, and he's going to need to do it well. Otherwise, I think relying on the second line of an age Brandon and a defensive player, APAT, I think it's going to get a little rough going against an offensive second line in Milwaukee.
Yeah, I think keys to the game or the series, something to watch out for is the Robes versus Packers matchup. We've mentioned that the Muskies are kind of a one-player team, but Orlando is also very much a one-player team. 37 out of 43 goals is Robe's positioning, so that matchup's going to be interesting, and then obviously the goalie matchup. 2 things to watch for in this series, but we're getting closer and closer to puck drop, so I don't want to step on everyone's toes and take this too long, so I think that'll do it for the Blockey pregame show. Game time in about 4 to 3 minutes. We will see you at puck drop.
Yippee!
Oh, I thought we were all going to turn around like they do. Like they turn around and then go right the ice.
Oh, I'm not there
Hey,
anymore.
Al, you gotta do it.
Set up and ready.
Al, you gotta do it slow. You don't just like whip around.
Yeah, you gotta like.
I'll come over to you guys so you guys can do it.
The swivel.
Okay.
Just all be in unison too, like when they know the camera cuts.
All
over
right,
there,
call
like,
it a 3, 2, 1.
I'm not calling on you, man.
All right,
3, 2, 1.
1. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Beautiful outro. Beautiful outro.
And then Alfresco jumps off the balcony.
Yeah, it jumps off.
No, Alfresco. He's broken every body or bone in his body.
I feel like those are pretty solid.
That was a
All
good
right,
season.
bro.
You guys did good.
That was good. No, Al Fresco. I messaged Vasilevsky like mid-thing. Al Fresco was cooking, bro.
You did?
Great roleplay. Thank you.
I did. This guy's the cook artist.
Oh, this guy's a cook art. Oh, that's what I read. I didn't read it, but like I read it, but I didn't.
You saw, yeah, you read it, but you didn't like mentally read it.
Chat. I got some new graphics for the screen. This is with the instant replay. We got better text on the screen that doesn't look as terrible. And then for the clip review, it's a bit bigger. Looks a little bit nicer. So the productions are going up every game so far. On the up and up.
Do you have replay mod, Youppi?
I'm not using replay mod at the moment.
Did you fix the mute when it goes?
Oh yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Yeah, I was watching back last stream and it just instantly cut out and I'm like, oh, that's awkward.
Yeah. All good, all good. We're work in progress, alright. We're trying to get to the level of Galaxy Hockey Network. Every
Oh,
day,
yeah,
God,
we inch
I
closer.
wish, man.
We inch
I feel like
closer every
every BHL game they're somehow mentioned.
day. Dude, they deserve to be.
You
Fair.
guys, we should do
Yeah.
an intermission like thingy, you know?
What, like a breakdown?
Between the
of
boards?
period?
Yeah.
Oh, between the
yeah, that's
benches?
what I meant. Oh, between the benches? Oh, that's a good one.
I'm cool with
Let's
that.
get
I'm cool
between
with
the
that.
benches. Alright, I'll go between the benches, guys. Don't worry.
I think that's a good call.
I'm trying, Vasilevsky. It's hard to get clips of people like
Wait,
with
I
like, cinematic
wonder-
shots.
Why don't you do you and Vision between the benches?
Alright. Jaden, get out. Go.
I'm above the. You just need to adventure mode me.
Yeah, we'll bounce down to you guys. I mean, it'll probably be brief because Youppi will obviously want to show some highlights from the period, but
I'll just have them on
Well,
the
we don't-
screen. It won't be that. You guys will just talk.
Youppi, can you team adventure me?
Yeah.
Or game mode adventure? Thank you.
all right. Am I commentating?
Yeah, you're the main.
Who's Little Galaxy Hockey again? Is that New Blue Bridge?
I think so.
I think so. Oh, wait, no, that's a Golden Hunter, I think.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
Golden
he's,
Hunter.
He's on Orlando though, so it's all good.
We got about 10 seconds underway until game time. Puck drop probably in about 30 seconds here. BHL playoffs coming to you right here, right now. It is Orlando versus Milwaukee. Many people predicting this to be a blowout, but maybe there's a bit more to tell. Maybe this series goes to 3. Maybe the Muskies look like the better team. We won't know how they perform until
You know, I wasn't on the
about an
desk,
hour.
so I decided to hold this to myself, but I do think that you guys talked about it being a Robe-led team, and we've seen Robe get shut down in the past, so it's going to be fun to watch to see if the Muskies have a game plan for this.
Face-off underway, and we are here. And Robe, a quick shot saved by Nixes. He's locked in and ready.
Getting tested early here. Holy,
Robe,
that could have been a
quick
tough
shot.
start for the Muskies.
Little bit shaky start for the Muskies. Off the face-off, immediately giving up a golden scoring chance. Their goaltender able to bail him out. Robe, another shot from deep. That one a little off target. Nixes gloves it down anyways. Packers behind his net. Looking a bit rattled here to start. Packers in the corner, but Robe takes it from him. The forecheck of Orlando paying off. Robe trying to get it out of the corner, but unable to. Packers a nice drag back. He's able to get it out of the zone now. Packers now. Robe kind of hit the puck, but he decided to not chase. But he is able to clear the zone. ZCDs now. First line of Packers and CCDs for the Muskies. As Robe wins the puck from Packers. Robe in alone. P2s save Nixes. Interesting shot selection there from Robe. Just a P2 it towards the net. Robe, a drag back, a shot. P3, and it's into the bread basket of Nixes, and he will cover.
We get a quick replay on the stream of that first shot on goal from Robe. Great flash to the leather by Nixies. Very good save to kind of set the tempo for the rest of this game for his own performance.
That's the save that you don't expect your goaltender to make, but when he makes them, oh boy, they are huge. Face-off underway, Siffin winning it. Quick TFA now at the ice. Both second lines on the ice here for both teams. It's APAT and Brunlin versus Siffin and Quake TFA. Siffin now for Quake TFA. He's able to clear the zone. Quake TFA whiffing. He goes back. Quake taking his time. Not pressured much, so he is taking his time. Now he goes back again. Resetting. Now gets past. Quake TFA shot. Saved by Pluds. Rebound. He shoots, and it's right into Pluds, and he'll glove it. Brunlin now hitting it out of the zone. APAT is there, but Quake able to hit it in the corner. Muskies looking much better on the second line. APAT a weak shot from the corner. It's easily stopped by Nixes. Good positioning there. Quake for Siffin. It's out of the zone. Siffin now trying to get past Brunlin, but Brunlin spins it around. But Quake now getting past Brunlin. Does he have a chance? No, he does not. Brunlin on the back check as Robe quickly comes back onto the ice here with 2:49 left in the first. Trying to play Robe as much as humanly possible as he is Orlando's best player. Quake now trying to get it in front there. Both teams wanting a pen, but it was on the goaltender, so no call. Good call there by the ref. Packers now back in his own zone. Packers able to clear, but ohSniper hitting it in front. It's cleared by Nixes, but Robe takes it. Robe a shot, it's blocked. Robe retreating again. Another P3, he scores! Robe from deep, it's 1-0.
He's been cooking all game, and it seemed like it was just a matter of time until he finished it. He had a nice little step back shot right before that, and then he got his own rebound and finished it.
Robe's mindset has been get pucks to the net early and as much as possible. And he's finally able to squeeze one past Nixes. Not able to...
The Nixes, I was a little worried on the first clear from Nixes off that shot from deep by Robe. He did kind of put it right back on Robe's stick.
Oh, Packers to the middle. Oh, he whiffs. He had net to look at. Could have gotten the Muskies right back on the board. Packers a nice pull. He's got space again, but driving harsh angle there. It's an easy save for Pluds. ZCD's able to keep it in though. A little bit of pressure here for the Muskies. Robe a nice pull. Able to get out of the zone. Looking for ohSniper. ohSniper shot. Ooh, he misses the net. Had a clear P3 there. Ooh, both Orlando players pinching. Risky play. Doesn't come back to bite him though. Rob now keeping it in the zone, trying to get a shot away, but ZCD's hits it away from him. But ohSniper all alone. He's gonna try to P2 it. Doesn't get the second hit off, and it's an easy clear for Nixes. ZCD's now the other way. Not a lot of defense for both teams. ZCD's missing the net with a P3. Both teams getting an abundant amount of high quality shots. Just unable to get home so far. Siffin now. Trying to get around to APAT, but a good ping. Quake TFA. Back in his own zone. See what Quake can do. He has looked like the best player on these two lines so far.
Struggling now.
Yeah, he has been struggling all game.
Having a very hard time at the moment.
He has been struggling, but he's still able to get the puck up the ice, and it feels like he's had possession most of the time on the second line. Brunlin tries to P3 from deep, but a good block by Siffin. Siffin now getting past Brunlin, but he's unable to get past APAT. Now Brunlin, P3 from deep. It's off the post. Nixes, ooh, scramble there. Almost misread the play off the post, but he's able to clear it in time. Orlando's mindset seeming to P3 it as much as possible. Brendan literally getting inches across their red line there and instantly sending it on net. APAT to the middle. It's there. Robe a shot as he gets on the ice quickly, but it's blocked by Quake TFA. 15 seconds left in the first. Robe up the boards. Big hit. Penalty called on Orlando. Packers still has possession of it. Packers now in a lone shot. He shoots it wide. And with 3 seconds left, Orlando not touching it. It will be touched with 0.5 left.
They'll get 0.5 seconds killed off at the end of this first period.
Yeah.
The
Interesting
Muskies
play
are
there.
playing a lot better than I think a lot of people expected them to. Despite the 1-0 score, Quake DFA on the second line has been kind of buzzing.
Yeah,
he has his struggle behind the net.
He has been struggling to get the puck up the ice, but when he does get the puck up the ice, it looks like no one's able to hit it away from him. Brunlin and APAT have been struggling quite a bit on that second line. The Muskies got to take advantage of that. It seems like Robe is pretty dominant possession-wise in the first line, so they got to cash in on that second line if they want to win this series. Face-off underway, and that'll do it for the period. Nothing to come off the face-off. And we will go in between the benches with Vasilevsky and Vision.
I think a good period from both teams. Obviously, Orlando starting off the way they wanted to. Looks like their game plan is just to get shots on net from deep and try and get the goalie, sleeping really. And I think that, like you mentioned, that I think Milwaukee's playing not as bad. Like they're playing good, much better than everybody thought that they were going to. And Quake TFA, like Youppi mentioned, is really good on that second line. I do believe that. I think if Quake just keeps playing his game, I think he'll crack. I think he'll crack that second line.
I have to agree with you, but they need more chances. Their forwards need to get the puck in the other zone more often. Only 2 shots that first period, despite all of the pressure in that zone. When Quake gets his chance, he needs to sink it in the net. And again, we see with the shots here, it's 2-7 for Orlando, and Orlando just ultimately will continue to get points if they're able to get that many shots up. We'll see what the Muskies can do with that many shots.
Yeah, and commenting on your shots, the couple shots that have counted have been like sharp angle shots that just have no chance of going in. The Muskies need to create much better chances, and they need to like capitalize on those chances.
Exactly. Their
Because
forwards need to get there, right?
exactly.
I don't mind, but if I'd like to butt in, the Muskies did have those high scoring chances. The problem was they weren't hitting the net. They had multiple P3s looks that looked fantastic,
Wide or off the
pretty
post.
much dead on, but off the post wide. There was a couple of 5-hole opportunities that also going through the crease and wide as well.
Yeah.
So they just got to get the puck on net.
Time here between the benches. Going to send you back up to the booth, CN5.
Face-off underway here. Huge power play for the Muskies. A face-off play. It's Packers. A shot saved by Pludds. Packers and Quake TFA on the power play. Ooh, almost a sharp angle shot there from Packers sneaking in, but Pludds able to clear. APAT here on the penalty kill as Robe is in the box, unable to put their best player on the ice. APAT doing a good job of keeping it out of the zone. But Quake TFA now across for Packers. A clear shot saved by Pludds. Gotta cash in on those.
Shots wide open that he's putting right into the chest of Pludds. That's just not what you want to see.
Robe back on the ice now. Huge chance blown there from the Muskies. Robe a quick opportunity. It's hit away by CCDs the other way. But APAT now forced to, I guess, play with Robe now. Mixing up the lines a little bit for Orlando because he was chosen to PK to start the period. APAT there, a good pass though. A little bit out of the reach, though, of Robe. APAT now. Back in his corner. APAT trying to get it up. He does get it past Packers. Robe now. Cuts to the middle, but Packers reads it very well. And Packers now in. Shot. Saved by Pludds. Another...
This is a different Muskies team we're watching right now.
ZCD's a shot. Oh, it's off the edge of the hitbox. Robe now. Trying to push the puck with pace, but a good ping by Packers. Packers unable to do anything with it, though, as ohLuvv back in the corner. Packers in the corner. Cleared away by ohLuvv. Robe trying to take over. Good ping by CCDs to prevent him from going any further. ohLuvv across for Rob. A shot, they score! What a passing play! And what a goal!
So much momentum from the Muskies was just neutralized on that shot. They looked like they were going to tie this game up, and then the Storm come back the other way. Great cross-ice pass from ohLuvv. Great awareness, and Robe's over there, and he finishes that with a great play.
Man, the Muskies are right there, man. It reminds me a lot of last series when the Cobras were dominant in that second period, and then immediately gave up 2 goals to Akuzo, and the life was just out of them. A shot there from Brundlin goes just a bit wide, as again he is looking to shoot from anywhere on the ice.
I think this is a big opportunity for the Muskies. Nonetheless, is the Storm lines are kind of messed up. They've got ohLuvv playing with Brandon, 2 former teammates on the hat tricks. I don't think they've lined since then though.
Yeah, been a while.
So maybe Quake TFA. Maybe we can see if APAT's the real reason that the second line has been working out as well as it has been for the Storm.
So far, they are holding strong, but we will see how the lines changing effects as the period goes along. Good clear by Pludds as the puck comes out in front. Quake now, providing a little bit of pressure for the Muskies. No good opportunity yet, though. They got to find a way to get a scoring chance. ohLuvv hitting it back into the corner. Good defense by Orlando. Siffin now pinged by Brandon, and they will go the other way into the Muskie zone. Brandon now out in front. A little bit of opportunity there, but Quake TFA able to ping it away. Brandon now trying to get it in front again. Tries to go for a pullback, but unable to do so. Robe back onto the ice. Orlando with the quick line changes here, enabling Robe to play as much as humanly possible. Quake TFA clearing the zone. APAT now across for Rob. Rob going for the pullback there, but Siffin reads it. Siffin still on him. Keeps him in the corner. Rob now to the middle. Cleared away. APAT had a chance. Decides to go around Siffin. Ooh, a little bit of a curve play there. Trying to tuck it in near post, but no sir. They've had to the middle, but it's cleared behind the net. ZCDs trying to get it across for Packers. He does. Packers now with a little bit of space. Packers now around the outside. Not much of an angle there. He will retreat. Robe, though, able to get it out. Gets it past ZCDs, who hits it kind of right back to Robe there. But ZCD's able to ping for Robe. ZCD's a shot. It goes wide. Another great opportunity for the Muskies. Sails wide again. ZCD's keeping it in the zone, though. 50 seconds left in the period. We'll see if the Muskies' second line is able to take advantage of the Storm second line. Ghostyferret able to clear. ZCD's trying to look for Packers. Miscommunication there. Ghostyferret looking for Robe, but pinged by Packers. Packers now trying to get it to the middle. Rough hit, no call from the referee, as it'll go out of play. Both teams will change.
Get a quick replay on that shot from ZCD from Athwell that unfortunately was a little bit off target.
I lied. Both teams will not change. Packers staying on the ice here. He's got 14 stam. See if he can cash one in against the second line of Robe or Brunland and Ghostyferret. Packers now looking for a chance, but pinged away by Ghostyferret. Both players now on Packers. Packers looking for Quake TFA. Quake TFA, a shot from deep. It's saved by Pluds, and he will cover. Not sure if that was hitting his hitbox or going in. It was a bit weak of a shot, but he gloves it down anyway.
Replay right now. Yeah, it looked like it was probably. It looked like it was going to end up going in the corner if it didn't hit his hitbox.
Good save there from
hit him
Plug.
before the glove though.
Gotcha. Packers now one last chance, but Robe hops back on and is able to clear the puck for Orlando, and that'll do it for 2 periods. Orlando adds another goal to their total. It's 2-0, and we send it back down in between the benches with Vasilevsky and Vision.
2-0 lead for Orlando, building off of their great first period. Milwaukee came out super strong, and I think Orlando was bending a little bit. You know, they were conceding some really good opportunities, but just absolute momentum killer. A great pass by Ghostyferret, found Robe, and Robe hit the puck, and it went in the net. And I think ever since then, it's been kind of, Muskies have been trying to battle back, but it's obviously been rough for them.
Yeah, I mean, again, with the shots this period, only 1 for Orlando, which found the net, and Milwaukee got 3 on target that didn't find the net. We saw a lot of shots from the Muskies go way wide that period, and it just comes down to, are they able to convert come the chances? They get the chances, and the puck goes wide, and if that's going to keep happening, they're not going to get on board.
Yep, and the opportunities they have in the corner, they're not really doing anything with the puck, I've noticed, especially Quake DFA. He has it in the corner. There's 2 guys on him. Instead of taking his time, maybe driving back up the boards, taking at it from a different angle, he just keeps trying to force it to the middle. Instead of forcing it, they need to get the defense moving.
100%
They need to
agree.
generate some better opportunities. And once they have generated some better opportunities towards the end of the period, but they aren't capitalizing on them. And that's really what's killing them. Other than
100%.
Pludge just playing well.
We also just don't want to count out the Muskies in open ice. It's looking like a fair game. They just need to get those opportunities and cash them in, because they're getting their chances. They're just not cashing them in. It's not all Pluds. You know, Packers need to get one in the corner instead of shooting it directly at them. Anyway, again, we are out of time. We won't see you again at the end of this game. We will see you for the game 2 over at Orlando.
Or Milwaukee.
He almost had it. He almost had it.
Almost
Packers
had
a quick
it!
shot. Almost a goal there, but Pluds able to save it. ZCD's had a rebound, a chance. Packers another shot. Good save by Pluds, hugging that post. A flurry of chances in front for Milwaukee, but none find the back of the net. Packers now retreating back. Ooh, interesting play there. We've all had it happen. Unfortunately, hitting it out of play there. Feel like the Muskies gotta pot one early here. ZCD's a good block on Robe. Ghostyferret wins it back from him. Ghostyferret pushing across the line, but Packers able to retreat and get there. Packers now across for ZCDs, but Robe a good read. Robe now a shot, very weak shot from the corner. Easy save. Now in front. Ooh, Robe tries for the curve attempt. Nixie's a little bit sleeping there, hugging that post a little too much. There was a lot of net to shoot at. Robe on the back check, able to hit it away from Packers, and he's behind his own net. Robe now carrying the puck. It's all Robe. In alone. He scores. It's 3-0 Orlando.
I mean, that's just a vintage Robe goal, right? Just sprints it down the ice, pushes through both defenders, finds a corner of the net to shoot at, and finishes it. Honestly, I was kind of surprised he didn't finish that curve out of the corner.
Oh yeah,
Out on the goal line.
I'm not sure. ZCDs might have gotten a. I feel like ZCDs might have gotten a piece of that. I don't know. Not sure though. Don't quote me on that. But it is 3-0 Orlando, and that's in a playoff series. 3 goals is very, very hard to come by. Robe past ZCDs again. He hits it off the post. Nixie's able to clear just in time. The rebound did hit the post as Robe hit the curve back in. Robe now in front, but ZCDs clears it.
You could tell.
And now the other way.
Himself now. He's trying to go for behind the back pulls into the goal.
For sure.
He's feeling warm.
Kind of like Akuzo yesterday, scoring 6 against the Cobras. You know, you saw 1 or 2 hit the back of the net. All of a sudden, it was 6. You know, started feeling himself, getting in that play style.
And the tough part for the Muskies is this is happening in game 1, that you can tell he's gaining his confidence and he's just kind of slowly heating up.
Yeah.
Going into game 2, you're going to have to negate that and try to, get your team back into the series against a hot Robe.
Yeah, that's definitely what the Muskies did not want. Even if they lost this game, they did not want Robe to start feeling himself, especially with his playoff struggles in his entire history. Siffin had a good chance a little bit ago, but he whiffed and hit it back into his own zone. That was pretty much all that happened, despite us talking and yapping about nonsense. Quake TFA hitting it out of play. Muskies have to get one in the next 40 seconds to have any sort of chance. And even then, it's Orlando has their timeout in their back pocket, and they probably have 2 shifts with Robe on the ice, and that's pretty much game, as you call it. But you never know. We've seen greater comebacks before.
We've even
Especially
seen
this
this
season.
Muskies team pull off some pretty cool comebacks earlier this season against the Bandits. Sorry, Chokington. We're bringing that one back up.
Quake DFA now. Blocked by APAT. APAT now a shot. Didn't get enough juice on it. Easy save for Nixes. Now Robe getting around Quake, but looks like he lost the puck a little bit in Siffin's hitbox there and wasn't able to finish. Quake now retreating back behind his own net. Hitting it up for Packers, but he's not there, and Robe just hits it out of play. Yeah, as I was talking about, you know, Orlando has that timeout in their back pocket. Things, you know, Muskies get one on the board here. You call timeout, make sure Robe is well rested for the end of the game. Face off underway. Woe Sniper panicked a little bit there. Kind of just launches P3 back into his zone. Safe play. Don't hate it. Robe now getting by ZCDs. A shot saved by Nixes. Robe now a nice pullback. Absolutely ankling. A good save by Nixes. The P2 shot. An easy save, but the pullback absolutely gross and lost both defenders on that one. Face-off underway, 1:41 left in the third period. Woe Sniper a chance off the face-off, but he shoots that one wide. ZCD's hitting it out, trying to. Robe's there. Robe another pullback, but that one's offside. So I have to retreat. Packers along the boards. Trying to get to the center, but Robe easily clears that into the corner. Packers now P3 into the center. Woe Sniper able to clear. I think the Muskies are offside. Not sure.
I believe they are.
Not anymore, apparently. ZCD is a good
somehow.
chance in front.
Somebody
Good chance
tagged
in
up from the corner.
I don't know. I don't know.
Gotta love CS code.
Robe now clearing the zone. Pretty much sealing this game. Robe, a shot. It's off the post. Muskie's still alive here, but time is running out. And very quickly. Newbury Bridge now on the ice here. Orlando putting on their bench players. Trying to get them some reps. Maybe get them, you know, if down the line, playoff eligible for that cup. Newbury Bridge. A good pass for Robe. Robe in alone. He scores.
What a dot from Newbury Bridge.
That's his first. That's his first on, like, postseason point, right?
That was a great pass and an even better finish from Rob. He walked right around the goalie.
Yeah. I mean, that play was all about the pass. Rob had miles to finish that puck. That was not the cleanest finish by Robe standards, but
I thought it was
that
pretty
pass.
nice. Didn't even have to use the post for once.
That's true. That's true.
Fob. Oh, Brunlin. Trying to get his.
Brunlin. Oh, Brunlin.
Oh, he's taunting.
Emoting on the other team.
Taunting, wow.
Oh, he's
Wow.
taunting. He is taunting. How could he?
Oh, struggling with the dangle stick.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see if the Muskies respond to that next game. If I was on the Muskies bench, I would be quite infuriated and be ready to pummel them in game 2. Not the spark you want to see. See, Ape had a shot from the corner, and that'll do it. Ooh, Brenlin a one last chance, but that'll do it. 4-0, a dominating victory for Orlando.
Let's get out of here so I don't have to listen to both songs at the same time. I'm going to go to the next stream. Thank you guys for tuning in.